I was not expecting to fall in love with this RDA. Hey everybody, it's Gabe from Light Designs, and today we're going to be doing a review of my Drop RDA by DigiFlavor. That is a really popular RDA, and I've been getting so many requests to do a review on it. And to be honest with you, I was a little skeptical. I didn't think I was gonna like it going into it, but I was proved wrong. It takes a big man to admit when they were wrong. I mean, technically I didn't say anything negative about it. I was just skeptical. And so I apologize for my skepticism. So today we're going to be doing a review of my Drop RDA. Now this got given to me from my friend Tim over at Mount Washington Vapor. So thank you so much, Tim. Thank you, Mount Washington Vapor. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so without further ado, let's dive up close and I'll show you what comes in the box. My ink box tattoo has pretty much completely faded at this point. It lasted about a month. It held up pretty good, especially considering because it's winter and you wash your hands a ton and it's really dry. But yeah, we'll talk about the Inkbox ink in another video, but this stuff is really cool. Anyways, on to the main attraction, the Drop RDA. I've gotten tons and tons of requests to do a review on this, so without further ado, let's get started. The Drop RDA is a 24mm RDA manufactured by DigiFlavor, and I really like the presentation here. I like the little window. Hang on, wait. That's a good one for you ASMR fans out there. Oh yeah.
Hey, it's me. ASMR.
Alright, so this is my DigiFlavor Drop RDA. First off, I like the little window they got. Sigeli did that recently with the Moonbox. I think that's really cool. On the side it says digiflavor.com. Up the top it shows you some pictures of the deck and how to build on it. It's a similar deck design to the Dead Rabbit, where you send your wire lead down and you clip it underneath. And then on the back it tells you all about the RDA and some of the stuff it comes with. And then you got a scratch and sniff DigiFlavor authenticity thing. Alright, so yeah, let's open it up. You got these little things on this. Oh, why do I break everything? Ooh. Okay, alright, so right on the top you have the RDA and an Ultim drip tip. Let's get a look at this drip tip. Oh, okay, alright. It's just like a normal 810 sized Ultim drip tip, nothing too fancy. We'll pull out the RDA and set that aside and see what else comes with the package. DigiFlavor Drop RDA User's Manual. Wow, this is sweet. This comes with a hefty user's manual. DigiFlavor, knocking it out of the park. I think this is really cool. Something I really like to see in vaping is well-explained user's manuals with pictures and stuff to make it easier for the beginner vapor to set up their equipment and not have any issues. So 10 points on that, DigiFlavor. That's awesome. It looks like you get a squonk pin and a really nice three-way tool. You get a 510 adapter right there, and a bunch of O-rings and replacement flat head screws. So let's get a look at this drip tip. Ooh, pops out nice. I really dig this like clear plastic. I'm gonna pop in the Ultim drip tip that comes with it, just so you guys can get an idea. I'm really not into that. I'm sure it'd be really comfortable to use, but aesthetically I'm not into that at all. I'm gonna pop in one of my own 810 drip tips to make sure. Yep, snaps in nice. It's nice and secure. No complaints. Up front it says drop, and it's got a bunch of really cool airflow in a T shape. Oh, okay, cool. So it closes it off right there, and the other side's closed off. And then you can, oh, sweet. Look at all the adjustments, and it, oh, awesome. It's identical on the other side. I'm really into that. That's really cool. It's similar to the old Temple RDA, how you could close off some of the holes. You could totally put that airflow opening up on like a satisfying video. Just screw it down on a mod. Here's the, oh, I knocked over my coffee. Oh, how come I spill everything? So the barrel section has like a reverse V-God thing where the deck of the drop kind of goes into the barrel section, and then the V-God's barrel section goes into the deck, if that makes any sense. I think that makes sense. I always thought this was a really cool idea, where you have like a notch either on the deck or on the barrel section to help lock in the top cap. I always thought that was a cool idea, and I'm glad to see other companies are implementing that. So the deck section's pretty cool. You have really decently sized post holes. I believe, let's see here, I believe these ones are your positives because you have a piece of PEEK insulator separating that from the deck, and these ones are your negatives. And then you build your coils in between here, or put one lead here and one lead here, or one lead here or one lead here. It's kind of up to you. But yeah, those post holes look fairly large, around medium size, not the biggest in the world, but definitely bigger than the Dead Rabbit post holes. And I can see the appeal of this RDA because right there is your 510 pin, so this would be perfect for squonking. Look at how deep the juice well is. You could pack this with tons and tons of juice. So although I'm not much of a squonker, I'm excited to give this a try on a squonk mod. It's a good look at how you clip your wires. So you send your leads down in through the post holes, and then they feed out through this bottom bit right here, and then you clip them down there. Or you don't. Like, I mean, they're set pretty high. My only complaint so far is that they used horizontal flathead screws on the deck. I would have much rather see hex keys when it comes to a horizontal screw situation. On the bottom it says drop Digiflavor, got a nice protruding 510 pin. I would feel comfortable screwing that down on a hybrid mod. Definitely. Look at how nice and protruding that is. But yeah, so that is the Drop RDA. Overall, I'm very impressed with the manufacturing and the design, and I can't wait to vape this thing. Cloud production is ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. I'm running my Drop RDA with this cool clear drip tip that comes with it. I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable. The bore is nice. You can drip right through the top cap. I'm running it with the airflow wide open. I have a 0.4 series build in here, and I mean, look, it is absolutely throwing out the vape. Fantastic. And the juice I'm vaping today is Milkyos from the Vaping Rabbit. I have this in Max VG, zero nicotine. So this thing clearly chucks the clouds. But how is it on flavor? I have no complaints. I have no complaints. Guys, for once, my complaints on an RDA are so small. I'm gonna save you the time. I'm gonna save you the banter. Here are my complaints for this RDA. If you have large wire cutters, recently I broke my cool flat side cutters and I've been having to use larger wire cutters. You can't clip your leads in between the deck like they advertise with that cool lead clipping system. You can't do it. It won't fit in there. So you have to have small side cutters. I gotta give you a con for that. Now granted, you could in theory just cut your leads beforehand and drop them in, but it's the Drop RDA. That's the whole thing. You gotta drop it in and then you cut it. I get it. I get it. I get it. When I get new side cutters, I'll do it like that. But in the meantime, it's a con because not everybody has super skinny side cutters. Wait a second, do I have any other cons on this? Normally I write down a bunch of like really meticulous details on a piece of paper throughout my review period, and then I like file it to when I film the video, and then I go over my talking points. And it's normally like cons or like odd observations that have happened throughout the review period. Here's what I wrote down for the Drop RDA. It has a 12mm spacing in between the posts. So you have 12 millimeters to span the gap of your coil. So you put your positive here, your negative here, and it's 12 millimeters in between. Which is not the biggest build deck in the world, but in comparison to its competitor, the Dead Rabbit RDA, which is measuring in around a 9.5 millimeter gap, it is larger, but not the largest in the world. But it is fine. Also, I don't like the O-rings on the deck. Review over. I like it a lot. How much is it? I don't know. Okay, it's 30 bucks. You can get an authentic Drop RDA for 30 bucks. It's totally worth it. It's the same price as my favorite RDA, the Mad Dog RDA, and it gives it a really, really good run for its money. Is it better than the Mad Dog RDA? I'm not sure. It might be. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll do a side-by-side video. We'll have a battle. We haven't done a side-by-side battle, showdown, throwdown video in a while. We'll do that. My favorite RDA versus my new favorite RDA. But what a way to start out 2018, huh? Wow. Oh, I wish it came in more colors too. It doesn't come in that many colors. I like fun colors. The Mad Dog has you beat there. The Mad Dog comes in a bunch of fun colors. You only come in a couple colors. So yeah, I think that about wraps things up here for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit that comment section to tell me about how you feel about the drop RDA and how you feel about other things. How you feel? How you feeling? How you feeling? It is so late as I film this right now. I haven't left this room in days. If you'd like to see more of me, you can follow me on Instagram at @TheRealGabeSmith. For booking information, send me an email to popculturerecords@gmail.com and come see me live! January 26th in Rochester, New Hampshire at the Rochester Performance and Arts Center. Doors open at 7 p.m. I believe it's $5 at the door. It's going to be a fantastic time. I've been working like a crazy person on all new music and all new visuals for the show. So yeah, I hope to see you there. I'll sign your stuff, take pictures with you. You can look at my drop RDA. You can look, but you can't touch because the drop RDA is mine. How do you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'll see you on Friday at the show. Bye.